Welcome back to My Hero Academia Anime Review, special number 31. This one I'm viewing the 230th chapter of the manga, A Sad Man's Parade. Yep. This chapter kind of picks up where last week's chapter left off with Thrice having his duplicate cat take on a bunch of other duplicates. And it's like this for pretty much the whole chapter. Yep. And of course, everybody's seeing this massive mosh of Twice. Yeah, and he's just, holding Toga in his hand, turns basically this whole town into him, makes copies of himself, and of course we make comments about it, and we also see Dabi doing some stuff. He doesn't do very much at all. Oh yes, and it's been heavily hinted at that Dabi might be Shudo's brother. Yes, it's been heavily hinted at the whole series. There's been many fan theories rolling around. It's possible, but the writer himself, as far as I know, has never confirmed this at all. I mean, he has similar powers to Shudo. I mean, he shoots out fire and ice. Yeah, so, yep. And of course, Dabi's basically seen all this. Yeah, just basically thrice. So he says something about, be optimistic, and of course, Dabi says, we won't be illegal anymore with our population. We'll have our own city. Alright, well, here we go. Villain City. And of course, we see the Thrice basically getting smashed on with a bunch of buildings. Yep. In this two-page splash. Yep. This splash page. Yep. And, well, Dabi, of course, commented basically this guy makes him mad. And comic person's worth, and he's burned by someone else's flames. And the chapter ends with this big guy showing up again, somehow digging himself off the ground. Yes, he was from several chapters back. He just somehow randomly pops on the ground, and that's it. I read this chapter twice, because I want to get a good idea what exactly happened in this chapter. I mean, mostly put, the chapter doesn't get a lot of progression for this arc. It's just Thrice making, I would say 1,000 duplicates of himself and just smashing through the Liberation Army pretty easily. And him and Dabi are the only characters who are in this chapter. Of course, Toga appears in this chapter. Excuse me. The only appearance is roughly a cameo. Yes, a cameo where she is still in Thrice's arms. And yeah, not much. I do like Dabi's comment. Basically, he's not saying that League of Villains is no longer a league, but basically we have a city of villains. Yep. I wouldn't mind that at all. I mean, I like the fact we get some good development on these characters, but yes, another chapter in a row, not a lot of things happen. I mean, if you read this chapter, all you see is basically Thrice and Thrice's duplicates plowing through this entire town. That's literally what happens this whole chapter, while Dabi making comments about it, and of course him running out of power, and then mentioning he's running out of ice and fire. And the fans have speculated, like I said, that this guy might be Shudo's brother. One of his, probably a long lost brother, why they'll look, it's never explained. But as far, like I said, the writer himself has never said anything about it at all, though I do kind of believe he might be Shudo's brother. Similar powers, and plus their face looks very similar to each other. And I think that Dabi might be like an inch tall, like 2 or 3 inches taller than Shudo. The Shudo, if you look at Endeavor's his kids, Shudo's probably the only one who actually gets the hair right, where one side is red, the other side is white. Of course, like his mother. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to give this chapter roughly a 9 out of 10. It's a bit of a step down from last week's chapter because not a lot of stuff happens this chapter. Yeah. And plus, it's a really quick read. Oh my gosh. I got through this chapter, reading this thing, I got this chapter in less than, less than a minute. It was by far the quickest chapter I've ever gone through reading. Yeah. And plus, I had to reread it in order to understand what the heck happened in this chapter. Yep, but I'm looking forward next week. I love this series. Yep. So that's it for this particular review, and that's it for reviews for today. I might have a review coming tomorrow, possibly, but it's probably gonna be just one if I'm lucky. Maybe two, because I'm thinking of doing a series. I'm doing a video, like a top 10 video of like top 10 series that DC Comics took. I've done one for Marvel, though I think like maybe one or two of those comic books have since come back. DC, there are several comics like to see come back. But I'll talk about that in another video, okay? But this is the next view. Bye.